What's up, guys? Welcome back to this reading. As usual, take only what resonates. Today we will do it slightly different. We're trying to do some past, present, and future. So you understand that you might find yourself in all these timelines or in a specific one. So just take what resonates, and everyone will be happy. So we're starting in the past with forgiveness. So someone here starts to understand that they need to forgive themselves. They need to forgive the other people as well. So people that hurt you, people that didn't do you well, you start to see them as a part of you, as an extension of you. And even though I hear that it hurts, it's painful, you're not being condescending for what they did to you, but you learned how to forgive people because you understand that everything they did was because it was based on the place that they were. It doesn't have to do with you in reality, which is a beautiful place to be. Yeah, and this starts bringing you joy because you start being detached from the external expectations. You start to listen to your own voice and trying to find the joy within, the happiness within. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, it has been a long period of struggle for many of you. So this is like a fish, like salmon, like going against the flow in order to lay the legs up there. But this is where you were. This is where you were. You went against the flow to make sure that you put your eggs in a place that was calmer, where your seeds could uh, germinate and come to fruition in the future. So now let's go to the present time. Masculine energy. So someone here, it's really going forward. So they have this willpower, this desire to achieve, to build something new, to really act on their purpose. And I feel called to say, this is a beautiful energy. This is very important. We need to have that. But we also need to have the balance. So if this card here, it's coming up, it could be a masculine presence in your life that's coming, or if it's if it's already there for you, but can also suggest there's lots coming up for this card. It could also suggest the need to tap into your feminine energy, to be in tune with your intuition, to your nourishment. I'm being presented with the Empress. So yeah, it's really important to have this emperor, this masculine, this male energy to move forward, but you need to do it from a place where you connect to your intuition. So you don't just do. And then when you get to the end, you're like, why did I do that? That doesn't fulfill me. That doesn't satisfy me. So once you do build things from a place where you connect to your heart, to your desires, to your intuition, that's when you're going to start building things that will bring this satisfaction, this joy that we all looking to get. I'm being called to mention a movie, A Journey to Happiness. This could be significant for someone. Maybe you watch this, or maybe you might find interesting because it represents very well the cards that we're receiving here right now. Yeah, someone is being called to make a sacred space. It could be an area in your room, in your house, or even a place that you like to visit, where you designate or design this place to be a place where you can connect to your inner self, connect to your feminine energy, your masculine as well. But I feel called to say a place for introspection, a place where you can uh, find this ease, where you can, yeah, you can detach a bit of only this masculine go forward energy, or you can combine them both to make this perfect harmony, perfect symphony. This is what I'm hearing for some reason. And now let's go to right, yeah. So now we have the future. So there's some sort of threshold here. So someone is going through a threshold. This is what I'm hearing, and this is divine timing. So the future is, we got the divine timing. So this is very interesting, right? So what I'm here from this call, besides of right self-reflection, so I'm feeling a call. Maybe someone here is really diving deep into shadow work. I know I mentioned this in most of the videos, but this is this is coming. It's coming up. I need to let it come out. So yeah, shadow work has been strong here, and trust divine timing. So divine timing. Sometimes we try to force things to happen the way that we want. We get upset, or we get angry because things didn't happen exactly as we want or the time that we wanted. But many times, or most of the times, there is a right time for things to happen, and we can't just skip lessons by just trying to go to the prize. And I feel called to mention the journey as well. Yeah, we're not just here for the final prize. The prize is every day, is every moment, is being present. This is what I'm hearing. You have the you have the present as a prize. You have the present as a prize. Okay, and yeah, this is a call to retreat. I feel called to say treat yourself, to enjoy whatever you have right now, because this is what will create this energy, this abundant energy to keep flowing towards you. And that's beautiful. So let's get some tarot cards to get a bit more information about this energy. Okay, so for the past, we have this chariot in the chariot in reverse, which shows that someone was feeling stuck, was feeling blocked. They felt like empty. I'm hearing empty, without purpose, without there was no joy. So whoever was in this situation, um, they felt like there was no way out, and there wasn't much balance. So the give and take, either the two animals in the front of the chariot is also calling my attention. So they were living in a place of duality, where there was lots of struggle, lots of fighting, lots of judgment. So if you were in a relationship, you are reflecting each other's wounds, and that became very painful for both of you. And yeah, you're just feeling stuck and not fulfilled. I'm saying a relationship, but for some people could be a job or any other situation where, yeah, but you're feeling deception, self-sabotage, I'm hearing as well. So there wasn't much harmony from where this collective is coming from. There was lots of imbalance. It could go back right to the childhood, I'm hearing. Yeah, until you decide to step out and follow your joy, follow your what excites and ignites you, what makes you feel alive. So I think this is when things start transiting. Let's get another card. Yeah, and you felt this call for introspection. You felt like you wanted to understand what is it that you love, what is it that sparks you, and then you decide to look within. So you start on this hermit journey where you detach yourself from the situations, from the places that you were, the places that were not serving you, and you decide to go deep inside and find the answers for your questions within. And this is where you enter your underworld, I would say. I've been called to say you start facing your shadows, facing your, yeah, your biggest, yeah, I'm hearing facing your demons, facing your biggest fears. Yeah, you start shining a light. I'm seeing this lantern here. So you start shining a light into your wounds. Okay. What else, spirit? What else does this collect need to know? Yeah, and oh, okay. Yeah. So you felt this call. You understood that you had something big to accomplish. You understood that you're closing a huge cycle. But you felt a bit blocked. You still wasn't sure how to do it. There wasn't much clarity. You felt the call, but you felt anxious about it. You couldn't actually move forward. You went within and you found all those demons, and you felt very scared, and you couldn't sleep at night. It kept coming back to you. Maybe some people here had sleep paralysis, where you sleep in and you can't move yourself, and then you didn't understand exactly what it was. You didn't understand that that was just to be conscious, trying to support you, trying to help you, but you got scared because there was no clarity about it. Yeah, you literally shining a light. So we have this card here showing the sun was south, so you felt like in the dark. You felt like you're hanging and standing by, not knowing exactly what was happening or what would happen to you. You knew there was a reason why you're there because you put yourself in that place. That's the truth about it. But at the time, you didn't know it. At the time, you thought there was something or someone that decided to keep you stuck in that situation. And you kept looking for clarity, but that brought lots of anxiety. Yeah, but you kept going forward. You kept focusing on the results. You see how the Page of Pentacles are really focused. You start learning about yourself, learning about spirituality, learning more about what is it that you're here to manifest. And you kept focused on that. It's beautiful. You felt hesitancy to continue many times. You kept stuck like planning, planning, planning until you actually decide to uh, until you actually realize that at some point you could just step forward because you would never be healed enough. You'll never be good enough in your head, and you're never gonna not feel fear. So this was one of the hesitancy for this collective, especially for this specific timeline here. So let's see what is waiting in the future. Or okay, so you felt like left out. You felt yeah, you have difficulties to understand how could you provide to yourself, provide to your family, and still live on purpose. You thought that this is so idealistic. It's beautiful to hear, it's beautiful, but how can someone actually fulfill it? Why would I get the purpose where it's so hard for me to be able to sustain myself, to be able to keep my finances on top of my finances and still be happy? You felt like that was impossible. You felt there was no way out. And some of you might still in this place right now because this is the present. Yeah, what else do I get from this card? Yeah, excluded, literally left out in the cold, which is very, very, very intense. Yeah, but then you start seeing that there was a way out. So this card is sideways. So half of you were starting to see your community, your soul tribe, and that gives you more stamina, more. Yeah, you start seeing a light in the end of the tunnel. That's why I'm here. So I would take that this is the transition from the future. Right now, I'm feeling this energy changing. Yeah, it's been a long, long journey for this collective. We can see for the cards that come up, and yeah, for a long time you felt like you're hitting your head against the wall. You felt like you're carrying the burdens of everyone and your own burdens. And yeah, spirit is asking me to really emphasize the difficulties that this collective been going through. And I'm trying my best to describe. I'm feeling it, but sometimes it's even hard. Okay, so yeah, and thanks to that, yeah, yeah. Some of you might still feeling like a bit like needing some external validation. You know how good you are, how far you have come, but you still feel like, oh, can I be myself? What if I show this shadow aspect? Will people still understand me? Will people still connect to me? And this just creates more and more anxiety. So yeah, this is a kind of reminder for spirit to say that you're valuable exactly as you are. You're beautiful exactly as you are. You do not have to be perfect. No one is perfect, and your imperfections, it's what makes you. Your imperfections is part of your blueprint. That's what I'm hearing, and you're here to deliver it. Yeah, you're not here to be loved by everyone, but you're here to be yourself, to show yourself for what you truly are, without any expectations. Oh, and this is what's going to bring ultimate fulfillment for you because apparently your soul wants to be authentic. It wants to be able to express all its colors, and there are so many colors. It's like a rainbow. I'm seeing this card and I'm feeling like this. And this is what will bring the ultimate fulfillment for this collective, is to be able to express themselves, to be able to explore the infinite possibilities that their souls are here to explore. And yeah, this is gonna bring the fulfillment that you want. It could be a family reunion, it could be the soul tribe. Be able to find people that resonate to yourself, because that's the only way you'll be able to find them, by showing your true colors. Why are you wearing masks? Why are you disguising? Why are you hiding the shadow aspects that you have? No one will be able to relate. And the people that relate will be relating to someone that's not you. And this is what you left in the past. This was your struggles in the past. Yeah, now being able to be yourself. This is exactly why you got started, because you want to explore, you want to find your truth. And you understood that this was within. You needed to go on this journey. It could be a physical journey. Some people could literally move or have moved countries, but others could have done this internally. This is the journey. Oh wow, yes, I love this. Mhm. Is there anything else that this collection needs to know? Right. So yeah, this card represents nostalgia. It represents inner child as well. So there could be some sort of healing happening right now. I'm feel called to talk about the lower chakras because of the colors here. They really caught my attention. The orange and the root chakra. So maybe these are important chakras for people to work on right now, to have some attention. This collective. Anything else, spirit? Yeah. Continue detaching yourself from the things that don't fulfill you. So this is your future, your present and future, I suppose. Yeah, continue to detaching from old wounds, past wounds, from the traumas, not feeling connected to the traumas that you have, because it does not define you. It was a step that you had to go through in the past in order to become this beautiful person that you are right now. And to have your fulfillment, to feel fulfilled, you have to experience the whole spectrum of emotions. This is what I'm saying. In order to have this extreme happiness, you had to go through the extreme struggle, extreme pain, which is which is tough. It's tough. There is deception, there is betrayal in the past, but this was all a preparation for you to achieve what it actually makes you fulfilled and happy. Beautiful. Let's get I feel called to get this deck here. This is Spirit and Shadows, I think. I can't remember the name right now. Let's get for past, present. So the past, we have the Seeker, and this show very well this what we are speaking about, going out and exploring yourself, exploring the things that you like, exploring places, just the seeker, always looking for something that they didn't have in the past, something that is not being served to them. They go forward and they look somewhere else. It could be love. It could be uh, feeling safe with themselves. You have to seek. You have to go look for it, either within or by moving to other places. But ultimately, you understand that everything is inside of you, and doesn't matter how many countries you live, doesn't matter how many places you go, how many partners you get. While you're not happy with yourself, you're not gonna find the ultimate fulfillment that you're looking for. So for the present, we have seduction. So this card for me, it's giving some sort of right. It's giving me two vibes now. So the first vibe I'm getting, it's is the Kundalini energy, bringing this energy from the sacral, from the root chakra and sacral, and connected to the higher chakras. So you can have this clear connection to the divine and have downloads and be able to understand your purpose, understand what is it that you're here to do. But it also shows me that some parts of this collective, especially in the present, in this timeline, they are being seduced. So that could be something from the past that is trying to come back to them. could be an old role that you used to play, could be an old person, could be an ex, could be anything. Maybe you left that job and then you get an email saying, invitation for another company that was similar to that one, or even the same company, or maybe the people that you detached from the past, they are creeping back in, people that are not aligned to you. So this is just a kind reminder to be mindful of the people that are approaching you right now. I understand that you are in a completely different energy right now, but there are some sort of tests. I'm seeing the eight, the nine of wands, so there could be some tests happening right now, because once you're about to cross a new threshold, which is I'm hearing here, that's happened to these people in this timeline, especially all of them actually, but yeah, for this specific case. So there is this new timeline, this new threshold that's happening where you're transiting from where you are right now to the next. If you're here, you transit to here, here, or here. So yeah, so there could be some sort of seductions that are trying to uh, grab your attention again, some old ways of thinking, or even people from the past. That's from here. So let's get another one for the future now. What should this collector expect? Wow. I don't think that could be better card. The Magician. Wow. So you're really understanding your power. And this card is calling my attention for the transmutation that happened to you. You see here all this fire. So there is some sort of purification that's happening right now, especially in the root chakra. Again, I feel called by this. So this root chakra where the fears or that feeling like, can I provide to myself? If I step into my purpose, if I'm living on my purpose, doing the things that I love, will I be able to support myself? Am I capable to make this inner child, which is also read here, safe? This is what is coming through very strongly. And at the same time, we have the Magician, right? Which we know you're able, you are capable. The card is answering the question for us already. So you are, yes, the answer, yes, you are capable to support yourself. You are capable to provide everything you desire. You have all the skills, you have all the tools, you have the knowledge, you have the skills, you have the whole profile for doing what is it that you like, what is it that you love. Because this is exactly why it's a dream for you. This is exactly why there is this sparkle inside of you, because you are capable. That's exactly why the dream was put in your heart. There's no other reason. The reason is you can do it. Choo on the time. Right. And let's get this oracle. Spirit oracle, spirit junkie. Sorry. I want you to get 3 cards as well. One for the past. I'm really enjoying this. It's very, very informative. I wasn't expecting to channel for this one. So let's see for the past, present, and future. There is no such thing as a mistake. This is in the past. Everything happens in divine order. I'm being guided to learn and grow. So there's no such thing as a mistake. So the things that happened in the past that you might still be clinging on, or might be still judging yourself, this is time to forgive. Yeah. So in the past, we also have this card, by the forgiveness. It's time to forgive yourself for the choice that you made. There was no mistakes. Nothing happened for coincidence. There was a reason why you had to go through everything you've been through, all the relationships, all the heartaches, all the breakups, all the substance abuse, everything. That's what's coming up. This was for a reason, because now you can relate to this. And yeah, that's a beautiful message. I will stop right there. I've been called to stop that because there are many, the collection is big, so you can fill the blank. For whatever choice that you made in the past, there was a reason for you to have done it. So forgive yourself, forgive the people that were involved as well. And the present we have, I'm committed to bringing forth my greatness. I will no longer play small. That's beautiful. Yes. And then in the future, confirmation, cock, oh, rooster. I accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. Yeah, so you get into a place of acceptance and you flourish in yourself. So spring, which is the season that we are right now while I'm recording this, it's very important. Could be very important for someone. Yeah, and the flowers as well. Beautiful. So yeah, before we end, I want to get our last card. Okay. This is the Spirit Oracle card. Let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, and doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to make aligned actions and choices. Yeah, and I feel called for this card, right? This is a confirmation for this one. So yeah, let go of the old and let it make way for the new. This is exactly why you started this journey, right? This is why you left everything you had to leave. I feel that there was lots of letting go, lots of breakups, and etc. etc. Doesn't matter where you are in these timelines, but yeah, I hope that was helpful. I really enjoyed tapping into your energy today. If you're interested in shadow work, in private readings, make sure you check the box down below. Let me know what resonates with you the most, and I look forward to see you again.